What is up, RC enthusiasts? Back here again today. Got my two C34s, metal edition, regular kit. As you can tell here, I put the FJ45's rims and tires on this one to make it a little bit more beefy. This one right here, I dropped it a little bit just to make it look more stock. Still running on the stock tires on this one. This one right here, I have upgraded to the 2-speed transmission. So this is running a 2-speed in it. I did relocate the 2-speed in a higher location, which I will show you later on in this video. This one right here, I decided to opt not to install the stock 180 motor and gearbox in here. I actually put the KM's reduction gearbox and transfer case gearbox in this thing. So this is running the gearbox that came with this. So this is a slow runner now too, and it's pretty good the way it is. I have taken it out for a run already. The gears seem to be fine. Doesn't seem to be that soft metal. So yeah, let's go ahead. Let's take a deep dive, a little close up into these two to see the differences. I'll get back to you on my thoughts on these individual kits. Alright, here's the C34k, the regular kit version. You can tell under there, I've got the single speed reduction 370 gearbox, that new gearbox with that really high ground clearance style. And I used those longer axles that came with the KM kit as well. So that's the only two KM parts on here. Now if you look in there, the links are also metal. That comes with the regular kit, believe it or not. So that's a good upgrade from the regular kit right there. Then you look up here, the pumpkins are plastic. The steering link is still a metal steering link up top, except for the bottom one. So yeah, you do get plastic axle housings now, and if you look in here, that's plastic in there as well now. So everything in there is plastic. Shocks are still the same. Frame is the exact same frame still. You can see. So that's how it looks like underneath the regular version. Obviously, if this was the normal regular version, there would be a 180 size motor in there with the gearbox we're all used to seeing already, and shorter plastic drive shafts. So let's get to the kit metal version. So here we go. This is the kit metal version in blue. I have upgraded this one to a 2-speed. Running the stock kit tires. And let's go into here, dive in deeper to this one, and you see there, you've got your metal. This actual housing is metal. This is metal. This linkage is metal. This black one that I painted black is metal as well. So you get all that. And if you look in here, you're gonna see you got the U-joints right there, so we could have the longer steering throw. Actually, that's one difference I didn't mention. The regular kit version, the throw of the steering is pretty short compared to this one. You get more angle, steering angle with this one. So as you can tell there, I'm not sure, but if you were able to look in there, there's ball bearings in there. All throughout in here is all ball bearings, and the regular one is all bushings. So that's another difference there. If you look over here, this is my modification. I've got myself a 2-speed in there. Not sure if you can tell, the 2-speed is mounted up pretty high, because if you put it flush with the body right here, you can tell that the 2-speed does not sag underneath this body. So you will have to scrape these things in order to scrape that too, which is very hard, as you can tell from the 2-speed. It's barely scratched. I did install it in the lower position, the stock position at first, so that's where you see the initial scratches that you see on it. But ever since moving it to this position, you won't really see no scratches. You can tell up there, I'm not sure if you can see, I created my own mount to lift it up even higher, right over here. See that?
That's that plastic Lexan piece. That's just a triangle piece I cut out to lift this whole transmission box higher up. As you can see right there, I had to cut part of the floor, mounted the gearbox or shifters and stuff on top of the gearbox itself, with double-sided tape only. So it doesn't look too bad. And if you look back here behind the seat, that's where the shift servo is at for the 2-speed transmission, so I had to cut that back there too, but not all the way through in. So you still have the cup holders right there mounted all normal. You just have to cut back here a little bit and cut up here just a little bit, and the little bottom portion of the dash right here I had to remove. That used to sit up here in a little bottom portion of the dash that this was to click into. I had to cut that completely off, but it's very minor. It doesn't make it look too bad when you have the doors closed and stuff. You really can't tell that that's all going on in there. So yeah, there you go. That is pretty lifted, so it's not, you know, the transmission doesn't get in the way. It's way up there. Even more clearance actually than that guy up there. So it's more clearance than this guy has. So that's pretty good for the breakover. Obviously not as much as this guy has, because that thing's way tucked up in there, but I don't even see this one getting hit anymore, so that's not bad. Alright, that's a closer look with these two. Now let's go to my thoughts on these guys.
So yeah, that's a closer look underneath these two little things to show you the differences that I've made. Obviously none of these are stock to their form. This is going to be the closest to a stock KM version without the metal axles and stuff, but yeah, that's pretty much what I did to both of them. You know, just change them up a little bit, put some off-roady tires on this one to make it look more off-roady. This one, make it look a little bit more stock so it sits a little bit lower. This one's still stock height. I didn't chop the springs on this one or anything, so yeah, well, what I think of these two, if you want the, you know, the bling, or you're gonna go ahead and buy all those metal parts anyway, you're not gonna get a better deal than just getting one of the KMs. Just get the KMs, you have all the metal goodies, you know, wheel weights, everything. Trust me, you cannot buy all the parts this comes with. I mean, this is a deal right here. I don't know how they can sell this for this price. What I've heard is they actually are losing money selling this way, or making very little profit out of this kit. So, you know, take advantage of it. If you really want all the metal parts, you want to be done with modifications and just want to have a fully modified one out the box, grab this one right here and you'll be happy with it. If not, if you like to do more crazy modifications, you don't see the reason to spend that much money because you're just going to hack it all up and chop it up, then the regular K version is what you're going to want to get. Either way you decide to go, you're not going to make a mistake. You know, just choose what you want. This one's still got the metal ring and pinion gears. It's still got the metal links. It does come with that 180 motor and stuff, so that's probably something you're going to want to upgrade. I know some people that go ahead and mount 2 of those motors onto one gearbox, or get 2 of those gearboxes and mesh them together. You know, like put them like a yin-yang together and use one for the front drive shaft, one for the rear drive shaft. There's a whole bunch of ways you can go with these. That's why they're so fun. So let's see where else these guys lead to. As of now, this one running the single speed that this came with. This one's running a 2-speed. So that's what it looks like down there with the 2-speed. That's what it looks like with the single speed. And then if I remember, I'll post a picture somewhere up here to show you what this came with. The plastic drive shafts and the 180 motor and gearbox. So yeah, either way, choose one. Whichever route you want to go. If you just want to keep it stock and just have a fully fixed up one already, this is the way to go. If you want to do a crazy modifications, I'd say this is the way to go, because you know, you hack it all up, you're not going to be as mad as hacking up something that costs so much. But then again, the upgrade parts, in my opinion, definitely worth the money either way. Both of these are definitely an upgrade over this guy right here. So yeah, pick one of these suckers up, especially if you love FJ40s or Toyotas like me in general, Mr. Toyota fan. Well, have a great day, guys. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Now go out there and run that RC.